Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Now if you've been around since the very beginning, which at this point's only been a few months, then you may have seen our very first video where we taste tested 10 different pizza slices in Las Vegas. And if so, then boy have we got a treat for you today.
We couldn't eat all the pizza in Las Vegas, so today we offer 5 more pizza slices.
I am very excited to grub on some pizza today, so stick around for this greasy, cheesy episode of James and Paul Try It All. Now you may remember from the very first episode that we scored each pizza slice on 4 different categories, each category having a possible score of 5 points, for a total of 20 points. These categories are going to be taste, appearance, quality, and value. So be sure and stick around for the entire episode to find out the final scores.
And if you enjoy lots of food, fun, and travel, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell to stay up to date on all of our weekly episodes. It really helps us out.
A few moments later.
Alrighty friends, first up on today's list, we've got Slice of Vegas located at the shops at Mandalay Place.
Let's head inside and grab a slice.
Alrighty, much like the first video we ever did, today we're going to be testing pepperoni slices in order to be fair to every pizza place that we visit. We figure pepperoni is the most universal type of pizza. I don't know about you, Paul, but I think this looks like a pretty darn good pepperoni pizza.
It looks like an amazing piece of pepperoni pizza. It has the little cuppy pepperonis on it.
I love the little cuppy pepperonis.
It's what we love to see.
Right, there's a lot of pepperoni. So, all right, who wants, do you want first bite? You want me to do first bite?
I'll take the first bite.
You take the first bite. I guess you paid, so. Oh,
it's floppy.
It's a floppy pizza. It's a floppy pie. You're gonna have to fold it.
Yeah, it's
a folder. Oh, it's a greasy pie. Oh man. Oh, okay. A little lack of structural integrity. The grease factor on that is no joke.
Yeah, very greasy.
My God, you're greasy.
But very delicious.
The pepperoni is super flavorful. Admittedly, I think the crust lacks a little bit of structural integrity. It's falling apart as we try and fold it or pick it up.
But the cheese really balances everything out.
And the cheese is nice and creamy and salty. Just a really rich mozzarella flavor. Sauce isn't bad.
No.
Nothing to write home about, but it complements it. It works well.
And I love the amount of cheese.
Right. I want to try a little bit of the actual crust part here, though.
Let me get some of that crust, too.
The crust has a really good crunch to it.
It's crispy.
Yeah, unlike the rest of it, which is disappointing, but still tasty. I'm not mad at it.
No.
It's just you know what you're getting into. It's very greasy, maybe not the strongest pizza.
But one thing that it does have going for it is the value. The price that we paid for this slice was $6.95. Very good value for anything on the strip.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That is a killer deal for a pizza.
And the pepperonis really, really sell it.
Now, Slice of Vegas was definitely middle of the road. We both decided to give it an even score of 14 overall, to give it a combined score of 28. Now, because we only have one pizza restaurant here, Slice of Vegas is going to take the #1 spot, but will it be dethroned?
We're going to finish up this slice, and then we're going to head to our next destination, so stay tuned.
1 minute later.
So off camera, we also ordered some garlic knots, because I'm a big sucker for just little balls of garlic bread here, some marinara sauce. And I just want to point out, they gave us an extra knot, whether that was intentional or not, I'm not going to complain. I'm not angry at this at all. Alrighty friends, we just finished up at Slice of Vegas at shops at Mandalay Place. Now we're heading over to New York, to check out Sirrico's Pizza. Come on, let's do this. Alrighty guys, we just got our slice of pepperoni pizza from Sirrico's. It's a pretty good, nice size slice here. Cost was I think $7.95, $8.95. I think I paid with the drink probably like about 14 or so after tip. So not unbearable, but not super cheap by any stretch of the imagination. Let's test this pizza. Since you got the first one, I'm going in this time. Ooh, okay, it is nice and soft. It folds beautifully.
It's a perfect fold.
Right, it has a beautiful, nice little cook to the bottom there. Okay, let's do this. Okay, careful, greasy, like the last one. Not as bad as the first one. Got cheese everywhere. Oh my God, that's good. That's good. A friend of ours had this last time we were in Vegas, and we tested another horrible pizza place here in New York.
It was not good.
No, that was not good at all. This, however, is a pretty good pizza. I'm really sad that we didn't try this last time.
Yeah, I love how the crust is nice and soft.
It's almost like pillowy.
Yeah, that was the word I was going to use, was pillowy.
Yeah, like it looks like it should be really crisp, but it is actually a very soft crust. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was underbaked, but it's not.
No, it's not underbaked, and it's nice and sturdy.
Right. Yeah, no, it holds up well and gives it a good fold. It seems like there's probably a lot of moisture in this dough.
One thing I will give it props for is the fact that when you fold it up, it's almost like a calzone.
Yeah, doesn't crack, doesn't fall apart. It's a little on the salty side. And I don't know if that's the pepperoni or the cheese. I don't think it has the most abundant flavor of all the pizza we've tried in Vegas.
No.
But again, this is not one that I would ever say, no, I'm not getting this slice because I don't like them. Meanwhile, New York Pizzeria upstairs here, New York, I would absolutely never return to ever again because
No,
it's a waste
it
of money.
was not worth your time.
Right. Sirrico's though, yeah, so far not bad. I'm really excited to see how the rest of these places turn out.
So Sirrico's was a decent slice, but it was still middle of the road. James gave it a score of 13.5 overall, and I gave it a score of 13. Now Sirrico's was still a decent slice of pizza, but it was just under Slice of Vegas at the number 2 spot.
That being said, we're gonna finish up this slice and then head on to destination number 3. All right, friends, we are on to pizza slice number 3 of our Great Pizza Quest Part 2. We are at Caesar's Palace at the Forum Food Hall, and we're about to check out Fara Pizza, straight out of Brooklyn, New York. We've heard this is a pretty tasty slice, and we're excited to try it out. So, let's go get a piece of their pepperoni so we can put it up against all the others and see how they fare. Alrighty guys, we are seated now here in the Forum Food Hall with our slice from Fara Pizza, and I have to be honest, it's
something.
Yeah, the appearance, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm hoping it tastes better than it looks. It's a decent size, but just something about it just looks off. Not to mention the nice thick layer of grease on top. Now, I have heard good things about the original Fara Pizza out of Brooklyn, and I'm hoping that this is not Fara in name only.
One thing I want to point out before we try this slice, these pepperonis look a little overcooked.
It looks kind of dry, honestly. Like it looks like it's just been sitting under heat for too long. But having worked in pizza, that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. So let's shut up. Paul, I think it's your turn for the first bite.
Yep. Let's give this a go.
Yep.
Well, it's already got structure.
Right, it looks like a good New York style piece of pizza. I like the nice thin crust. It's got a little crisp, but also floppy. It's actually the regular base of it is really, really firm and solid. Not firm, but like it's strong. So let's give it a bite.
I'm gonna be honest here. First thing I tasted when I bit into it was chocolate, which is weird.
What?
It had a chocolatey taste.
I'm wondering if there's something we're smelling in the air because
No, it's not. It came from the pizza as I ate it.
weird. Now there's definitely a lot of grease. Pepperoni's fairly standard, got a little bit of spice to it. It's really thick pepperoni though, which makes me actually wonder if the pepperoni is hand cut, which I kind of like.
I do like that too, but I am going to say that my assumptions were right that it is overdone.
Now, it's kind of dry. With the pepperoni being as thick as it is, it almost makes it hard to swallow.
Overall, it's a bad texture.
Flavor's not bad.
Yeah, flavor's unique.
Once I got further in, I'm not tasting chocolate. I don't know how that happened.
I don't even know how that happened. That's why I'm like stumped.
I'm wondering if there's something we're smelling in the air, to be honest. But as I get further in, It's not bad,
No.
but it's also not mind-blowing. I can't really say for certain why we're not enjoying this as much as others, or why this Fara pizza here in Vegas doesn't have maybe the quality that the Fara pizza in New York is known for. The pepperoni has a good spice.
So
sauce is kind of meh.
Meh, yeah.
Cheese is salty.
I am someone that loves a lot of salt, but that cheese is a little overly salty.
It is a little salty. Crust is good. I actually like the crust best out of anything. Like, I think the actual pizza dough is pretty darn solid. How much does this pizza cost?
$9.99.
$10 for a slice of subpar pizza.
Oh, and get this. When you add on the beverage, the total came to $18.
What the hell?
Yeah, I think it's because you get refills on the beverage.
All right.
Now, when it comes to Fara, James's overall score was a 4, ones across the board. I was slightly more generous and gave it a 6. Needless to say, that puts Fara dead last in the ranking so far.
That being said, I think we're going to try and finish this pizza because we did pay for it, and we frankly don't like to waste things.
No.
But I don't think this is going to be the winner of the video unless our next 2 stops are just awful. So you're going to have to stick around to find out. Alrighty, friends, it is a new day, hence the change in clothes. We are now on to pizza stop number 4. We are at the Plaza Hotel in downtown Las Vegas to check out Pop-Up Pizza.
Now, this place has been recommended to us by a friend, and it was not on our radar originally. So let's go ahead and check them out and see how their pizza does.
All right, we are now sat with our slice of pepperoni pizza here at Pop-Up Pizza at the Plaza. Immediate reaction. They could have gone a little heavier on the pepperoni, and I can see that it is very, very, very thin. Like paper thin. Like you could probably hold up a flashlight to this and see right through it. But
However,
yeah, there's always a however.
There's always a however. However, I have been told this is amazing pizza, and so we are going to go ahead and judge it by, our normal criteria.
Right. Then that is quality, value, taste, and appearance.
So,
and I will say for value, between this and a large Pepsi, it was $10.02. Not the worst for Las Vegas.
oh, that is a great value.
yeah,
actually.
exactly. We paid way more than that for one slice of pizza and a beverage at just a few of our other stops. And I will say it looks better than Fara pizza did. So let's see if it tastes better.
You can take the first.
I don't think you want this first bite anyway. So, it is very thin. How's the bake though? It's greasy as all get out. Let's see here. Okay, that was better than I expected.
Yeah.
No, that was better than I expected. The pepperoni flavor, while I wish there was more pepperoni on it, it's really strong pepperoni. It's got a really good flavor. It's salty, so I'm almost glad that it's not covered in pepperoni. Cheese is good.
Cheese is amazing. And one thing I like about their pepperonis here is it's nice and chewy, which is perfect.
The crust is good too. It's very, very thin.
I was a little shocked when I initially saw the thin crust on it, but I'm actually kind of glad because it's balanced really well.
Yeah.
This is a great slice of pizza.
Looks can be deceiving. I actually almost want to get a second slice of this. It's pretty good. For $10.02, between that and a soda.
Yeah, looks are very deceiving. This is really great pizza.
I'm not angry at it. Yeah. Again, I wish it was slightly thicker. The actual crust portion, though, is very nice. It's got a nice, doughy feel to it. A little bit of, maybe, not cornmeal, but I don't know. It's nice and crusty.
And the best part about it is it's chewy but not gummy. Because we've had some gummy pizzas when we've been trying pizza.
Oh, I like the Plaza. I never thought the Plaza would be a hotel that I would be like, hey, I could stay there. But no, in all reality, all of our experiences here have been really nice.
Every time we've been here.
I mean, this is almost gone, so.
It's almost gone, and we haven't even finished this bit of the video.
There you go. Get the last bite.
Okay, there we go. Last bite.
Can I just say, Pop-Up Pizza really surprised us, and looks can be deceiving. James overall gave it a 16, I gave it a 15 with a combined score of 31. And with that being said, that puts Pop-Up Pizza right in first place with Slice of Vegas, Sirrico's, and Fara following behind.
All right, guys, that is pizza stop number 4. Stay tuned for number 5. Alrighty, guys, we've got our slice from Miami Slice, and of all the pizza we've ever eaten on the Las Vegas Strip, I think I say for both of us, this is probably one of the prettiest.
I have no words to describe how pretty this piece of pizza looks.
I know, I can't take my eyes off of it. Watching them as they shaved all the fresh cheese on there.
And the way that there's the drizzle of the hot honey, you can see it on the plate that they went back and forth.
And the perfect, crispy, cuppy pepperonis with like really great even coverage there. There's gonna be pepperoni in every single bite.
Yes. One thing I also want to point out about this pizza, about the bake, if you look right here, you can clearly see it's crisp. It has enough bubbles in the crust.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's nice and hard.
Yeah, firm, crisp crust, but you can also, it has some give. You can tell it's soft inside, but the outside is perfectly crunchy.
The structure also looks amazing.
Yeah. So far, like, you just, the appearance is,
pleasing.
yeah, exactly. You eat with your eyes first. And this is a beautiful piece of pizza. The quality, obviously, just from appearance, looks like it's already there. I'm ready to give this a shot. Baby, why don't you have the first bite?
I will take the first bite.
All right.
It holds up nicely.
Looks like it has a beautiful bake.
It's crisp as you bite into it.
Beautiful bake on the bottom. There is an absolute fantastic crunch to that pizza.
The sauce.
The sauce is sweet but not sugary. The hot honey adds a beautiful extra like depth of flavor to it.
And I'm also getting extra flavor from the cheese that they
grate on top. Yeah. The cheese is creamy and delicious, just the right amount of salt. The pepperoni is not as flavorful as some pepperoni that I've had, but it's not lacking flavor. This is a really great slice of pepperoni pizza, and it was like $8. I got
only $8?
Yeah, I got a bottle of Coke with it. I think it was like $8. Don't get me wrong, like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it wasn't. I didn't get sticker shock. Basically, I don't remember exactly what the price was. So we're gonna finish this up, but this is getting high marks. I can already tell.
We were blown away by Miami Slice. James gave it 5s across the board for a perfect score, and I decided to dock it 1 point for value for a score of 19. That puts Miami Slice in the number 1 position with a score of 39 points, just 1 point shy of a perfect score. Now that we've established our winner, we would just want to say one thing. Congratulations, Miami Slice. You are the winner of our 5 more pizza slices in Las Vegas. Now, we just cannot emphasize how well this pizza slice was. From the care and attention to making the slice, to the fresh grated Parmesan that was being put on the pizza. And it bears repeating, if you haven't done hot honey on your pizza, then you need to get on that food trend, because it will just add an extra sweet hint of heat to your slice to complement the flavor of a pepperoni pizza. So overall, that win for Miami Slice is well deserved, and if you find yourself in Vegas and near the Fontainebleau, stop into their Promenade food hall and grab yourself a slice. Just to summarize our thoughts on our second quest to try as much pizza in Vegas as possible, Slice of Vegas and Sirrico's were delicious slices and about middle of the road. If you are South Strip and you just want a decent slice, they are a great option. However, if you are Center Strip and at Caesar's Palace, this particular location of Fara Pizza was not up to our standards, and you will be eating it at your own risk. But if you are downtown and craving a slice, then hopping into the Plaza for pop-up pizza is a great option. The slice may not look pretty, but the flavor is there and it's well balanced. And with that being said, if you enjoyed the content in this episode, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell to stay up to date on our adventures in Vegas and beyond. We do also want to thank you for all of your support by watching, commenting, and giving us a reason to make these episodes. And with that, bye.
I've been looking forward to this for months now, because this was our favorite pizza place.
This is the winner of the first 10 slices of pizza.
Yeah, let's see if it's as good as we remember.
Boom again. This is exactly why we picked it as the winner. It's just as amazing as I remember it.